In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 bullet trains in Japan. So, before starting the video, please like this video, do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. Japan's Shinkansen are recognized as the world's best bullet trains. These trains are extremely high-tech and the envy of the entire globe. They are unquestionably important components of both leisure and business travel in Japan. Shinkansen run on different lines from more traditional lines. This is partially caused by the technology employed to make them run so quickly, which is all focused on speed. Their routes are created to reduce unneeded stops or delays. Rather than going around or over barriers, they pass through them using tunnels and viaducts. For 50 years, Shinkansen have been in operation. Since then, there haven't been any fatalities or injuries among passengers as a result of railway accidents, making it one of the safest modes of transportation in Japan. In Japan, there are numerous Shinkansen in service. Here are the 10 fastest bullet trains in Japan. Number 10. Kagayak, 260 km per hour. These trains are operated by JR East and JR West and run between Tokyo and Kanazawa. Since 2015, they have been in operation. On the Hokuriku Shinkansen line, it is the quickest train service. This train is among the most advanced in Japan right now, and it provides an extraordinarily pleasant trip. Due to the limited number of stops, the travel takes 2 hours and 28 minutes. Though the timing and stops change according on the season and day, trains are fairly frequent, usually departing once every hour in each direction. On the Kagayak, every seat is reserved. The Japan Rail Pass can be used to make reservations. A trip on the Shinkansen is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Number 9. Tsubasa, 275 km per hour. The Tsubasa trains, another East Japan Railway Company train, nearly invariably travel along with the Yamabiko between Tokyo and Fukushima. On the Yamagata Shinkansen, Tsubasa is regarded as the quickest train service. Between Fukushima and Shinjo, they go independently, however some end at Yamagata. Since 1992, they have been in operation. These are very small trains featuring a mix of reserved and open seating that are laid out in rows of 2x2. These Shinkansen have less amenities than many other Shinkansen. Number 8. Yamabiko, 275 km per hour. Since 1982, this JR East train has been running. Between Tokyo and Morioka, it travels. Instead, some trains stop in Sendai. After Hayabusa and Komachi, Yamabiko is the third fastest train on the Tohoku Shinkansen line. They frequently run in tandem with Tsubasa routes between Tokyo and Fukushima, see below. Both reserved and open seats are available. Number 7. Kodama, 285 km per hour. Since 1964, JR West and JR Central have run the railway that connects Shinosaka with Tokyo. As it stops at every station along the way, it is the slowest Shinkansen on this route. The entire trip, one way, takes about 4 hours. Usually, there are 2 hourly departures in each direction. Normally, there is a mix of reserved and open seats, however during morning and evening rush hours, some trains have only open seats. You can take the Kodama or Hikari train to Atami, a little city on the Aiza Peninsula, if you happen to be visiting there from Tokyo. On the other side, JR West inaugurated the Hello Kitty Shinkansen in June 2018 on its Sanayo Shinkansen line. JR Pass is accepted. At the moment, this Shinkansen runs as the Kodama 840, Hakata to Shinosaka, and the Kodama 851, Shinosaka to Hakata. Number 6. Sakura, 300 km per hour. Since 2011, JR Kyushu has run Sakura trains, which run between Shinosaka and Kagoshima similarly to Mizuho trains. It services more stations than the Mizuho and is the second fastest train on the Kyushu Shinkansen. The Sakura trains run once every hour, with a few special trains running along portions of the route intermittently. On Sakura trains, there is both reserved and open seating available. Some Sakura trains on their route cover shorter distances and merely offer seating, no other amenities. The quickest train that may be used with a Japan Rail Pass is the Sakura. Number 5. Mizuho, 300 km per hour. JR West and JR Kyushu operate this train, which has been in service since 2011. Along with the Kyushu Shinkansen and Sanayo Shinkansen, it is the quickest Shinkansen train service. Typically, it only makes a few stops in Shinkobe, Okayama, Hiroshima, Kakura, Hakata, and Kumamoto on its route between Shinosaka and Kagoshima. 3 hours and 45 minutes pass during the trip. At Sendai, Kuruma, Shinyamaguchi, Fukuyama, or Himeji, some trains halt. There are both reserved and open seats available. While regional rail passes like the JR Sanayo Senan Area Pass and JR Kansai Hiroshima Area Pass can be used, the Japan Rail Pass is not valid for Mizuho trains. Number 4. Hikari, 300 km per hour. The second fastest train on the Takedo Shinkansen is called the Hikari Railstar 700 series. The Hikari, the second fastest JR Central train, travels between Shinosaka and Tokyo as well. While slower than Kodama's bullet train, it offers service at more stations than its quicker sister. These Hikari trains are essential as a quick mode of transit between the cities of Tokyo, Shizuoka, Nagoya, Kyoto, and Osaka. In 1964, Hikari entered into operation. Each hour, there are 2 hourly departures. You can utilize the Japan Rail Pass, unlike Nozomi. There are both reserved and open seats available. Number 3. Nozomi, 300 km per hour. Since 1992, JR Central Japan Railway Company, has been running this train. It is their quickest train model, and it travels Japan's Takedo Sanayo Shinkansen lines. Between Shinosaka and Tokyo, Nozomi N700 class trains operate. Many people carry on to Hiroshima or Hakata after Shinosaka. One-way travel takes 2.5 hours, and only major stations are stopped. There are typically 4 departures every hour, but there are often even more when demand is high. Nozomi does not accept the Japan Rail Pass, in contrast to many JR trains. There are both reserved and open seats available. From Tokyo Station, passengers can board this train for the fastest and most pleasant journey to Kyoto, Osaka, Hiroshima, and Fukuoka. Number 2. Komachi, 320 km per hour. These trains, which are also operated by JR East, travel in tandem with Hayabusa between Tokyo and Morioka and independently between Morioka and Akita. One of Japan's high-speed trains is this one. The Akita Shinkansen Komachi, which uses E6 series trains, has been traveling between Tokyo and Akita since 1997, stopping in places including Sendai in Miyagi Prefecture and Morioka in Iwate Prefecture. Like Hayabusa, Komachi requires reservations unless you want to stand the entire way. The chairs in Komachi are arranged in rows of 2x2, and they are quite small. The Akita Shinkansen is highly recommended for those who want to go from Tokyo to the Tohoku region's stunning rural scenery and historical monuments. Number 1. Hayabusa, top speed of 320 km per hour. This train, which is run by JR East, travels between Tokyo and Aomori, which is located at the northernmost point of Honshu. The Akita Shinkansen and the Yamagata Shinkansen are 2 branch lines that link to the respective prefectures. The fastest train category on this route is the Hayabusa E5 series Shinkansen. With no pauses in between, it goes non-stop from Tokyo to Aomori. Since 1958, these train models have been in use. A few trains carry on to the Hokkaido port city of Hakodate after Aomori. The quickest train in Japan is this one. Although Hayabusa does provide a non-reserved alternative if all reservations are filled, reserving a seat is still a good idea. This is only for standing. Tohoku Hokkaido Shinkansen is one of the greatest methods to get from Tokyo to Hokkaido if you don't want to fly, as most of the trains on this Shinkansen route are Hayabusa. Around 2030, this Shinkansen train will be extended to Sapporo. Travel on the Hayabusa is possible with the Japan Rail Pass. So, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know in comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification to our channel before you go. Thank you so much for watching.